You've been losing at poker lately. You're frustrated. It feels like no matter what you do, you just can't win. This affects your confidence, causing you to play passive, question those aggressive plays that you know you should be making. So you promise yourself that you'll tighten up, wait only for the good spots to put the money in. But then what happens? You become predictable, because we both know that it's well-timed, fearless aggression that makes winning poker players. When you curl up, play defense, and retract back into that ABC style, your opponents can sense it. It feels like the smell of blood to a shark. And then they start hammering, causing you to lose more, and so the cycle continues. But what if you could avoid all this? What if there was a simple mental hack that if you mastered, could turn your doubt into confidence? Truth be told, I've been playing some of these mental games myself lately. In January, I absolutely crushed it and was a huge winner on the month. February, on the other hand, didn't start off so well, and in the first week, I lost back half of what I won. If you asked me after that first week of February how I was doing in poker, I would have replied I was losing lately, when in fact I was still a big winner on the year. The mere fact that I had mentally separated my results in January from February led me to feel like I was losing, when in fact I was still winning. That's crazy, right? You see, buying into the idea of downswings is all about your perspective. If I were to ask you how long that recent downswing you've been on has been happening, what would you say? A few sessions? A week? A month? A few months? Let me ask you another question. How long have you been playing poker? Now I'd like you to try something. Compare the length of your current downswing to the amount of time you've been playing poker. More likely than not, you'll see it's a small fraction of the time, probably less than 10% of your overall playing history. Well, why is this important? Because the way we measure downswings and upswings in poker is largely arbitrary. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself what constitutes as a downswing? Is it 3 losing sessions? 5? A week or more of losing? As you can see, there really is no correct answer. Downswings and upswings are fabricated by us to arbitrarily measure the noise which happens in the short term. The real way to look at it, the way the pros see it, is that your life is one long poker session, and anything that happens over the next 5 sessions or this month is just one small hiccup along the way. In this way, there really is no such thing as downswings and upswings, they only exist in our minds. Now, this isn't a license to not stop and evaluate your play or a way to justify the fact that you've been losing for the past 6 months. Quite the opposite. We can still be extremely critical of how we're playing and attribute our losses to poor play and strive to improve our games at all times, especially when we've been losing. But we don't need to let the fact that things haven't been going our way in the short term influence our confidence or how we play the game. In summary, it's by shortening the window in which we measure results that causes us to feel like we're losing, when in fact, if you stretch out the time horizon, you're almost surely going to see that you are in fact a winning player. Now go play like one.